My name is Andy Wakeford. I am the head of the Food Academy here at West Herts College in Watford, Hertfordshire. I'm going to show you today how to make a dish using fillets of lemon sole, a smoked salmon mousseline, and then we're going to make a white wine reduction sauce, and then we're going to serve with two dishes which are available on separate videos. We're going to serve it with a potato and celeriac dauphinoise and with cauliflower and broccoli polonaise. So to start, the first thing I need to do, my fish has been filleted and I have produced from that some fish stock, which is nice and jellified, so it's a good strong flavour. I'm going to use that to cook. We're going to oven poach it or shallow poach this fish, and the way we do that is we will have a pan like so, which we will brush with some butter, a little bit of chopped shallot on the bottom, perhaps a little bit of pinch of salt and pepper. Then what I'm going to do next, my fillets of lemon sole, going to lay them in a nice line like that, and I'm going to grab a piping bag, and this is a smoked salmon mousseline, which basically is a raw mousse. And the way we make this is I had 100 grams of smoked salmon, which I put into the Robot. I mixed in 1 egg white and got all of the glutinous parts of the salmon stretched. And then I added the same amount, 100 millilitres of double cream and some salt. And so that is a raw mousseline. And we're going to pipe this onto the what we're going to call paupiètes, onto the fillets of fish. You could spoon this on, but I think it's nicer, you get a more even spread if you pipe it on. So leaving a little bit at the tip and at the end. Like that. Then taking the thin end of the fish, I want you to roll up to form that kind of Catherine wheel shape. So the mousse will be present completely around the fish. So all the way to the top, like that. If you put too much mixture in, it will all burst out of the side and it will look a bit of a mess. So back to my pan. I'm going to rest this with the open end down. Like that. Then I'm going to put some stock on there. Just warm that up a little bit so it's a bit jellified. And then just a little bit of white wine. This is a Sauvignon. So just a few glugs of white wine. Next thing we need is a cartouche with some butter. Butter side down. The reason we do this is to protect the fish from the extremities of the heat. Then pop the lid on, bring it to the heat, and that is going to go in the oven for 6 to 8 minutes depending on the size of the fillets. I think this will be about 7 minutes in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven. Okay, so my fish is in the oven and it will be ready in about 1 minute. So that just gives me time to tell you that although I didn't show you the filleting of flatfish, there is a video available on the website on how to fillet lemon sole. But it's the same process for lemon sole, for plaice, Dover sole, and then for your bigger flatfish like your brills and your turbots and your halibuts. So pop along to there and have a look at the website. I think you'll probably find something on how to make the fish stock as well from the bones, using the bones rather than wasting and putting them in the bin. Just give them a bit of a sweat and a boil up with some water and some white vegetables, some fennel, some onion, and maybe some white leek or celery, and then straining it off. That's my oven. So this is my lemon sole. So I remove the lid carefully on the paper. So now I'm just going to put that onto a plate. Thank you. So carefully lift your fish off of the pan. Like that. And then we're just going to cover that, keep that warm over here. Then my liquid which is left, just going to take that little bit of mousse out of there. My liquid which is left, this is my white wine, my shallot, and my fish stock. And in a minute I'm going to strain this, and so get rid of all the shallots. And then I'm going to add some double cream, and then I'm going to finish the sauce, and I'm going to show you how to just glaze the top of the dish. So we need to reduce this down by about 50%, and that will give me a nice strong flavour, and it will really finish my dish off nicely. So as we're only doing one portion, there's not very much in there. It'll be quite quick. If you were doing a large amount, then obviously you need a bigger pan and it will take longer. But we don't want to reduce it down too much, so that's probably about almost 50% there. So I'm going to strain that onto a clean pan through one of these fine chinoises to get rid of all the sediment, and we carry on reducing down, but we're going to add some double cream. More salt. So the dishes we're going to serve this with are celeriac and potato dauphinoise, which was cooked with cream. This video is available on the website, and as an accompaniment we're going to serve with it this cauliflower and broccoli polonaise, And as I said, those are both available on the website for you to have a look at. So let's go back to plating up. We've let this rest now, so there's a little bit of residual juice coming off there. I have a nice big plate. And what we're going to do is replate this. When I'm happy with my sauce, so it should be masking consistency like that. I'm going to plate up. What I like to do with this dish is just a few breadcrumbs on top here. And I'm going to go and put this for about a minute under the salamander, and I'll be back. So I've just glazed this very lightly with the breadcrumbs. You could, if you wanted, put some egg yolk and double cream in to finish with what we call a liaison, but you need to be careful because the sauce will scramble if you're not careful. I think this is quite nice, a little bit of texture for the breadcrumbs and some colour as well. So then to grab some of my dauphinoise, serve separate. We've got the polonaise, and then we can finish with a little bit of chopped herb. And there we have fillet of lemon sole with a smoked salmon mousseline, oven poached 8 minutes with white wine, fish stock and double cream, then glazed with some breadcrumbs after the sauce is reduced, and then served with the dauphinoise of potato and celeriac and cauliflower and broccoli polonaise. Thank you.